Exercise 137. Descriptions and set phrases. Goldilocks. Read the story and stress the indicated words. Notice if they're a description, a set phrase, or contrast. For the next level of this topic, go to page 111. Repeat after me. There's a little girl. Her name is Goldilocks. She's in a sunny forest. She sees a small house. She knocks on the door, but no one answers. She goes inside. In the large room, there are 3 chairs. Goldilocks sits on the biggest chair, but it's too high. She sits on the middle-sized one, but it's too low. She sits on the small chair, and it's just right. On the table, there are 3 bowls. There's hot porridge in the bowls. She tries the first one, but it's too hot. The second one is too cold. And the third one is just right. So she eats it all. After that, she goes upstairs. She looks around. There are 3 beds. So she sits down. The biggest bed is too hard. The middle-sized bed is too soft. The little one is just right. So she lies down. Soon she falls asleep. In the meantime, the family of 3 bears comes home. The Papa Bear, the Mama Bear, and the Baby Bear. They look around. They say, "Who's been sitting in our chairs and eating our porridge?" Then they run upstairs. They say, "Who's been sleeping in our beds?" Goldilocks wakes up. She's very scared. She runs away. Goldilocks never comes back. Grammar in a nutshell. Everything you ever wanted to know about grammar, but were afraid to use. English is a chronological language. We just love to know when something happened, and this is indicated by the range and depth of our verb tenses. I had already seen it by the time she brought it in. As you probably learned in your grammar studies, the past perfect is an action in the past that occurred before a separate action in the past. Phew, not all languages do this. For example, Japanese is fairly casual about when things happened, but being a hierarchical language, it's very important to know what relationship the 2 people involved had. A high-level person with a low-level one, 2 peers, a man and a woman. All these things show up in Japanese grammar. Grammatically speaking, English is democratic. The confusing part is that in English the verb tenses are very important, but instead of putting them up on the peaks of a sentence, we throw them all deep down in the valleys. Therefore, 2 sentences with strong intonation, such as "dogs eat bones" and "the dogs will have eaten the bones," sound amazingly similar. Why? Because it takes the same amount of time to say both sentences since they have the same number of stresses. The 3 original words and the rhythm stay the same in these sentences, but the meaning changes as you add more stressed words. Articles and verb tense changes are usually not stressed. Now, let's see how this works in the exercises that follow. Exercise 138. Consistent noun stress and changing verb tenses. This is a condensed exercise for you to practice simple intonation with a wide range of verb tenses. When you do the exercise the first time, go through stressing only the nouns, "dogs eat bones." Practice this until you're quite comfortable with the intonation. The pronunciation and word connections are on the right, and the full verb tenses are on the far left. 1. The dogs eat the bones. 2. The dogs ate the bones. 3. The dogs are eating the bones. 4. The dogs will eat the bones. 5. The dogs that eat the bones. 6. The dogs that have eaten the bones. 7. The dogs that have eaten the bones. 8. The dogs have eaten the bones. 9. The dogs had eaten the bones. 10. The dogs will have eaten the bones. 11. The dogs ought to eat the bones. 12. The dogs should eat the bones. 13. The dogs shouldn't eat the bones. 14. The dogs should have eaten the bones. 15. The dogs shouldn't have eaten the bones. 16. The dogs could eat the bones. 17. The dogs couldn't eat the bones. 18. The dogs could have eaten the bones. 19. The dogs couldn't have eaten the bones. 20. The dogs might eat the bones. 21. The dogs might have eaten the bones. 22. The dogs must eat the bones. 23. The dogs must have eaten the bones. 24. The dogs can eat the bones. 25. The dogs can't eat the bones.